Good evening, guys. This is your Sir DRV again, and welcome back to another Mythic Heroes video. So for today, guys, we're going to talk about the new hero, Chiron, or Chiron, or whatever the pronunciation is. Chiron? You tell me, guys, all right, in the comments below. So right now, as you can see, he is actually a fighter that deals physical damage, and we can probably say he's a new damage dealer. And the good thing here is he is actually a virgin. So what is good about Chiron? All right. So we're going to take a look at his skill first, okay? So his ultimate is the Soul of Sagittarius. So Chiron does not deal crits. Instead, every 1% of his crit chance is converted into 2% of additional max health. When releasing his ultimate, Chiron retreats to his team's backline and summons the Soul of Sagittarius Phantom on one of his backline flanks for 12 seconds. This Phantom only performs auto attacks and cannot be targeted if Chiron takes fatal damage while the Soul of Sagittarius is on the battlefield. The Phantom will be sacrificed and Chiron will teleport to its location, restoring 40% of his health. So this is actually a good survivability for a damage dealer. So yeah, I think this hero is actually a broken hero. At level 2, increase health recovered to 50%. At level 3, increases the duration to 15 seconds. And level 4, increase health recovered to 60%. So he's like doing Kagebunshin with with just one illusion. So that illusion is doing damage as well. So let's take a look at his active skills. At the beginning of the battle, Chiron fires 2 arrows in the air. After 15 seconds, each of these arrows return to deal 450% of Chiron's attack as true damage to his opponents. Wow, true damage 450%. So I can say that this Chiron right now can do tons of damage to tanks and to bosses. Okay, so most probably this can be used for boss fights, resource bosses, and event bosses. So for those new players, if you don't have any damage dealer yet, then I would suggest you go for this Chiron because of this true damage. So some stages have tanks that are hard to kill, right? So this Chiron will do the trick. And let's see the level 2. Additionally, each arrow stuns. Wow, stuns the target for 3 seconds. Level 3 increases the number of arrows to 3. Wow, instead of 2. Level 4 increases the true damage to 500% of Chiron's attack. Imagine, after 15 seconds, it will rain down an arrow for 500% of Chiron's attack. That's tons of damage. And next active skill is Strength and Beauty. Chiron violently stomps the ground, dealing damage equal to 250% of his attack, inflicting a large knockback, and stunning all nearby enemies for 2 seconds. If no enemies are hit, increase Chiron's attack speed by 40% and gain immunity to control effect for 7 seconds. So this is it, guys. If no enemies are hit, that means if you are fighting a boss, you won't be hitting any enemy, then you will gain, or you will enjoy the bonus from here. Additionally, remove all debuffs when this skill is triggered. At level 3, increases the damage dealt to 300%. At level 4, increase the attack speed boost to 50%. So this active skill is actually made for bosses. I'm pretty sure this is for boss fights. This hero right here. Next, Courage and Wisdom. The interval between Chiron auto attack is longer, but it deals 250% damage. Additionally, every time he does, there is a 50% chance to auto attack 2 times in a row. Wow. The second attack also adds 10% of what? The second attack also adds 10% of Chiron's max health as true damage. Oh no, this is broken. This hero is totally broken for boss fights. As you can see, the ultimate of this Chiron, every 1% of his crit chance is converted into 2% of additional max health. If Chiron's HP is over to the roof, then if he used the courage and wisdom, then you will be dealing tons of damage. Wow. So let's check. Level 2 increases extra true damage to 12% of Chiron's max health. Level 3 increases the true damage dealt by the soul of Sagittarius' second attack to 12% of target's max health. At level 4, increase in prison duration to 3%. Wow. I am actually overwhelmed with this Chiron skills. Let's check the weapon. Alright, so the golden bow. When there are no enemies near Chiron, the possibility of triggering courage and wisdom is boosted to 10%. Take note, this is again for boss fights. When there are no enemies near Chiron, the possibility of triggering courage and wisdom is boosted by 20%. For boss fights again, Chiron converted every 1% of additional crit damage above base amount into 2% of increase in max health. Oh no, when there are no enemies near Chiron, the possibility of triggering courage and wisdom is boosted by 30%. Okay, so, well, I think Mythic Heroes developer created this Chiron especially for boss fights. Boss fights events, boss fights, every boss fights that you can think of. Alright, so how about Divinity? Okay. I actually found something interesting here, this one. Formation trance. When this hero is frontline, their dodge increased by 20%. When this hero is backline, their attack speed is increased by 20%. So when we're doing boss fights, we put long range hero to the backline, then there will be an extra attack speed again. So build for boss fights again. Alright, at the beginning of the battle, increase hero's attack by 6%. What else? 10 seconds after battle starts, all enemy units lose 30 energy. This one is good for team fights, PvP. Next is Astral Annihilation. Deals an additional 150% damage, 50% damage to summon and minions. Okay. Heroes auto attack have 20% chance to stun the target. Alright, for team fight again. Alright, so Phantasmal, when the hero is inflicted with the control skill, 50% chance of nullifying skill immediately. Pretty mediocre. 9. The Void 9 Chaotic Power. At the beginning of the battle, increase attack by 40%. This effect slowly declines to nothing during the next 20 seconds. So this one is good for bursting your enemy in the early game, in the early seconds of the fight. Increase the damage dealt by hero summons by 40%. Okay, so if you're fighting the treant with summons on the resource boss, then you can use this. Alright, so the notable skill here is this Formation Trance, and this one, Obsession, and this one, the Chaotic Power. Alright, so yeah, this is actually pretty important for boss fights. Okay, next will be the antiques. Alright, so, well, I'm not really familiar yet with antiques, but I'm pretty sure whatever antiques that you've upgraded will go to boosting Chiron's base stats and other stats as well. Okay, so I'm not real familiar yet with these antiques, but I'm pretty sure whatever is upgraded here is it will be already activated to Chiron. Okay, so let's check out how he's doing the attacks. What's this? Okay, let's go to Chiron and then trial. All right. Okay, let's wait for the arrow to strike down. 15 seconds, right? All right, so there you go. Some of the arrows is actually raining down every 15 seconds. And as you can see, his ultimate, if he died, then he will switch places to his shadow, and he will still be alive. He will still be able to fight. So pretty much broken DPS hero. So if you're new to the game and you don't know which hero to pick for your damager, then I think there's no question you can go with this Chiron as your main damager. All right, so yeah, that's just a quick discussion about this Chiron. I'm pretty sure for those players who've been playing Mythic Heroes for quite some time now, won't be able to get more copies of Chiron as fast as you want, but it's actually pretty worth it to get Chiron for boss fights, because I'm pretty sure this one will do much damage than any other heroes out there. I can vouch to that. All right, and if you partner him with let's say Typhoon and Poseidon for initial tank, and for also making a CC for the enemies, then yeah, I think Chiron will be a beast in the battlefield, but he will shine in the boss fights more than in arena and somewhere else. But yeah, he can definitely dish out a lot of damage as well to arena battles, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so you can partner him with Typhoon for more damage and other heroes that buff, like this one, Western Queen. Well, I'm pretty sure nothing can beat him in boss fights. Alright, so yeah, that's it for today, and that's just a quick discussion about our new hero here, Chiron. If you have other suggestions or comments, please put it in the comment down below. And for other people out there, for our friends to check, if you have other suggestions, comments about this new hero, Chiron. Okay, so thank you very much, guys. I'll see you again on my next video. Goodbye for now. I love you all.